In 7 minutes, I'll take you from hearing Greek when your medical school teacher teaches to understanding what they say and translate it into a language that's simple. Let's go. So, we are not built for complexity, we're built for simplicity, and somehow we end up making things more difficult than they are. I could tell you a million of things, I could tell you many angles and many ideas and many directions, but I will just tell you this simple thing. If you do not understand what you're reading and you're just cramming, there's a better way. So you memorize the material, you pass, maybe you pass excellently, and then you forget the material and you start all over again. So what's the point? What if I could show you a way that could take you from just knowing your facts for an exam to knowing them for practice? And this is where we're going today. So I built an AI model that was trained to make questions simple and easy to understand. I'll show you how to get it at the end of this video. Right now, I have a meeting. Never mind, meeting cancelled. What sometimes many people fail to do is that when you're teaching the concepts, you fail to make it simple enough that people understand.
So you are
Fine. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, in the middle of what's the time? 6 p.m.
6:12.
So what does 6:12 p.m. look like in Boyne University on a Thursday?
Tiring.
Yeah, actually, that's
Stressful. Tiring. Stressful, draining. Also go to sleep.
Yeah.
You just want to go back to your bed.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at right now.
How this works is that you pick your AI of choice. Like I use Gemini because I could create gems and store gems. I just like the way Gemini works. You might like something else. You might like GPT. You might like DeepSeek, whatever it is. I have generated a specific prompt. Like this is like the master source prompt of the Professor AI version 1. So with that prompt, you can put it into your AI, and then this is what you just simply have to do. You go into your preferred tool of choice. This is what I worked on recently. I put in, you saw the beginnings of this on here. I put in my prompts. The prompt is already stored as a gem. You can create a gem and save your tool. A gem basically is a persona. So it means that you're telling the tool, the AI, to be a particular person. You tell it to be, okay, you can be a poet, be a writer, be a graphic designer. In my case, I told it to be an expert educator. Don't worry, you check out the prompts. I will share it. I'll tell you where to get it at the end of the day. And I come in here, my persona has been saved, right? So this is already a person that I've trained and worked with, so that anytime I go in there, I don't have to rewrite the prompts. That's why you create a persona, not just write the prompt over and over again. But if your tool doesn't have a persona, you can do that. So I put in hotkeys to the format. Look at it, it's introducing itself to me. Slow this down later when you want. So it gives me a case scenario. A 5-year-old boy presents with fatigue and bruising. Bone marrow biopsy is performed. So this is like a case scenario, but let me tell you what happened before that. See, it breaks down the topic to me. This is our roadmap. The big picture is the definition, the precursors, the baby cells, the mature B cells, the adult cells. I'll give you can work on this, look through this, and check everything out. Okay, now, so indications, when do you use this? You use this as an adjunct to knowledge. What that means is that you're still going to read the slides, right? But what you are doing is that you're laying a foundation, a groundwork, so that when you start reading, when you start going through the material, it's going to be easier. You can do it with the textbook chapter. If you have an ebook, you can actually extract the entire PDF of chapter 1, put it in, and use that to understand the concepts. Some books are already online. You can actually just tell it to extract a chapter 1 from a textbook, and it explains the concepts to you very simply. Medicine is about rote memorization, and I say this, don't fight me, because once you see a concept, you see it once, patients. You see it in clinic. You see type 1 diabetes in the textbook. You go to the wards, you see it again. You go to consultants, ward rounds, and they're percussing you, and you see it again. And over and over and over and over again, you see these things happen over again, and you form a foundation. So what I'm trying to tell you, in essence, is that don't be scared when you don't understand the concept. Don't be mad. Don't be angry. Don't feel like you're an imposter, that you don't belong here. It happens to every one of us, and you're not the only one that is struggling. You're not the only one that struggles to comprehend all these new terms and new diagnoses and new mechanisms of actions that they teach us every single day. If it's something you take away from this video, you're not alone. And that's why I'm here, to try and make it easier for you. So work with your friends. Subscribe to this channel. We're releasing hacks and different secrets that have made my life bearable and successful over these years. Because, if I can find a way to make it better and easier for you, why should you struggle? Check out Professor AI. I have added it in the description. You'll see my prompt for Professor AI version 1. I'm working on the version 2 and trying to make it even much better than it is right now. So maybe your feedback too will be very helpful in trying to improve it. So check it out, and yeah, see you. Also, tell me about you. What has been the thing that you have done in school that has made your life easier? What hacks have you found? What secrets, what doors that nobody else sees have you walked through? Share it in the comments.